B-Man, hello? Are you with me?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? What the hell?
Yeah, I think I am with you to answer your question.
Well, it's close enough. Welcome, everybody, to the BPE Podcast, where we do not support the Irish. Notably anti-Irish here for some reason.
No Irish allowed.
No
If
Irish
you're
people
Irish,
allowed. Yeah.
get out.
I don't
Get
even
the
know why
fuck
we're
out of
against
here.
the Irish. It's just kind of the vibe we're going for. But yeah, we're back after a 3-week hiatus. And we're sorry.
Hiatus?
Sorry, go ahead, B-Man.
Fuck is a hiatus? It's hiatus.
Hiatus. Dude, okay, you get the idea.
IDD.
We're here after 3 weeks. So reported stream for anti-Irish racism. Oh god, we've started it now. That's how you know it's good when we're already being racist. But yeah, we're back after 3 weeks. We're sorry for the delay. We were all busy, and we also kind of forgot to do episode 9 originally. But we're still here, and we still have our wonderful guest, Dr. Chocolate. Choco, you with us?
Yeah, I made it.
He made it,
I made
folks.
it, Mom.
He made it, Mom.
He didn't melt.
Well, that's
It's
what
been a dream of mine to be on this podcast.
it seems to be many people's dreams, actually. I don't even know why we're so popular. We're very subpar and full
Dude,
of
I
technical
popped out
errors.
the womb and I was like, man, I want to be on Pell's podcast when I grow up.
His first
Hey,
words were, I
I-
hate the Irish, get me on the BPE podcast. I think that's it.
We got clout.
We got what?
We got clout.
We do have clout. We have a lot of clout, actually. But yeah, Choco, for anyone who might be new, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm an original Civ Wars player from back on the first map. I joined summer of 2016. And then I've been part of multiple groups, up and downs. Now I'm an admin on Civ Wars, and I do more stuff behind the scenes than actually playing these days.
I see. I kind of wanted more like credit card information, but I mean that kind of does the trick.
Oh, bet. Hold on. I'll give you the CV code.
What's
It's
the name
okay.
of your
It's
Thank you.
934.
935. I was hoping for 911, but you know we can all dream.
What's the name of your wife and daughter?
Mrs. Chocolate?
Okay. She doesn't have her doctorate, unlike you.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I understand.
My other wife's a doctor, though. I got four.
Polygamy. What a
Oh shoot.
Yeah, dude.
we're jumping right into the controversial subjects today, I think. Oh, no. Okay. So when did you become an admin on Civ again? It's been a while, I think.
Yeah, I think it happened sometime, during quarantine back in March, something like that.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it was right before the boom where we had Japan coming in. We had Nemesis and Blood picking up and that war broke out.
I see. And that was kind of when you were just learning the ropes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you feel is Civ War's greatest strength?
It's obviously the player base. I mean, just look at the stuff we do. You got this podcast here. We got people watching, tuning in. Some people who aren't even on the server anymore. People still care about the server no matter what. And that's really the best thing about it. You have a very dedicated player base. And yeah, Moose. It may be funny to you.
Moose might be taking personal offense to that in the chat, but we'll let it slide. Yeah. How do you feel about that, actually? That level of dedication. What do you think let me rephrase the question. What do you think causes that level of dedication or interest in the server?
I mean, the server is really unique. There's really nothing out there that's like Civ Wars. We're the only server out there that maintains Flag War. We have a bunch of custom stuff running on our server now, and we're really the only place where you can get this type of experience.
Townie Wars kind of died off, hasn't it?
Not really. I mean, you look at other servers and they're doing a little bit better, but I mean, we're in a slump, and Civ Wars has had slumps before, and it's always gotten out. So this time's not going to be any different.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think.
I thought you were
Like,
just going to leave it at
sis-
that's a good point and then just stop talking. Leave it in there. I'm sorry, dude.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
Sidwars isn't dead. Like it's dead when we give up and like close it down. But like it's a slump. Like it'll be back.
Yeah, I think we've had before. I reckon.
It always rides a wave, like we say. Like every summer, it comes back for a bit, and every immediate after summer, it goes down for a little bit, and Moose Bobby stays banned the entire time. That's the only consistency thing. So, yeah, it's not dead, I swear. Actually, I think Moose will appreciate my next question here before I let B-Man have the mic for a little bit. How do you feel about the accusations of bias, unfair treatment, and degrading server quality that the server sometimes gets?
What do you mean by that? Can you be more specific?
So I mean, of course, like any server would get, there's criticism. So I'm asking more of like, what do you think about when people question staff like that? They say staff is being unfair. This ban was unfair. This mute was unfair, or they say the server isn't what it used to be. The server sucks now. How do you feel about statements like those?
I mean, if it's in a constructive manner, like that really helps us because like we're always looking to improve the server. But I mean, if you're just coming on to spam like shit server or like dead server, like that's really not helpful to anyone. Like especially the players. We have like new people joining in, and like if they see that, like that's not gonna want to make them stay.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are avenues for criticism, and like we're open to that. But like you just can't go around just spewing that everywhere.
I think also spamming unbanned Moose Bobby might land you in prison for a little bit too. Sounds like. It's gonna be a running theme, actually. But yeah. So you would say you're welcome the criticism, but it's when it becomes toxic and more memey, then you put the
Oh
label
dear
on.
God.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Chad.
I this bot fucking sucks. This bot fucking sucks. Oh my god, I'm just gonna delete it after this. I don't look. If you say the N word in chat after I remove this bot, I will literally ban you. But for God's sake, I have to get rid of this bot. I only wanted it to remove the N word, and that's it. And it just does so much more. So yeah, and the F word. Please don't say either of those two, or just
Please,
generally say something like that. But yeah,
please don't say
please don't get us.
the Lord's name.
Yeah, don't say something that'll get us banned, or upset God, or Allah.
Don't say Yahweh.
No.
Uh,
Big Ben, do you have any question for Chaka before I keep going?
yeah, I have a fucking question for this guy.
So aggressive.
So you are Dr. Chocolate, correct?
Yes.
When did you get your what college did you go to?
I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like doxing myself on a live stream.
Understandable.
Do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, still do it anyway. Yeah. We need to get views somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you when I got it. I got it, like, I was born in 2001, so I would say I got it, like, 2009 at the latest.
Do you not remember when you got
Dude, I just told you, it was a long time ago. Like, the years, like, they get kind of fudged.
Oh, I see. It's just having so much knowledge in your brain. I'm sure just memory loss, that kind of thing. He took
it's
a
like,
BuzzFeed quiz for his degree.
Yeah, that damn right, dude. That's exactly what I did.
I went to Hey Arnold University.
Hey Arnold
You know,
University.
Yeah, the show with the kid with the football head.
Fucking football head. I hate that. Okay. Well, Choco, I think we're gonna have to come back to your educational status a little bit later because now I'm pretty intrigued. But before we go into that, I wanted to go a little more broader than Civ Wars here, as we keep trying to do on this podcast. But what do you think is the appeal, just in general, with video games to audiences?
I mean, it's just something people like to do. It's an escape from the real world. Like people deal with a lot of issues, and
Hmm.
it's kind of another world you can go into. And especially now with like COVID and everything, like you're stuck at home for a lot of the time, so like, you need something to do. And what are you gonna do besides play video games?
Yeah, that's fair. My friend, shut up, Moose Bobby.
Oh my god.
That's the most. That is the worst statement I've ever seen.
200,000 moose, 200,000 wear a mask.
Okay. So yeah, so I think I agree with that. People come to video games for an escape from the world, especially during COVID, like you said. But nowadays, there seems to be a growing outcry against the, I'm gonna fuck this word, politicization of video games. Scientists, politicians, everyone seems to be trying to put messages into video games and say they're ruining the youth. Do you think the world would be a better place without video games if that was the case?
No, I mean, like, look at Call of Duty. It's been basically CIA propaganda for what, 15 years now? And like now, it's too violent. Like, I just think that's a load of like horseshit, and like we shouldn't be listening to politicians about video games. Like, they can go suck off Wall Street and let us play our games.
I appreciate that. Okay. So kind of also going off of that. So I think we can all
Are
agree. Oh, sorry, BM. What was
you
it?
guys you guys hungry?
Yeah, what do you got?
Uh, you guys want something to eat?
If it's those peanut M&Ms now.
What bit is this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get the peanut M&Ms. I'll be back.
What the
Yo,
fuck? We're
pal, can I
live.
ban him from the podcast?
I'm going. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, well I guess it's just me. Chocolate.
Pal, ban him.
I can't believe that.
That is a disgrace to M&Ms.
Like I can't believe that. But okay. Chocolate. Heck, hang on. There was something. It's kind of. Let me just drag this in real quickly. I wanted to ask a quick question about some stuff. I'm just bringing it on for everyone's. I'm gonna Google search this really quickly. Politicians and video games. Just let me get that real quickly. So people, yeah. So as you can see here on my screen, don't pay attention to the tabs, but
Okay, no,
sorry,
I got
Beeman, you got the food?
Yeah, I got those. Do you know those fucking cookies from the old man looking elf? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Wait, hold on.
Yo, pal. Admiral's advertising in your chat.
Oh, that's actually
Ban that
disgusting.
man.
Admiral, if I
Gotta get him.
Admiral, I'm gonna blacklist you from ever coming back here. The audio was so
Just-
bad
Discord.
last time, honestly.
Wait, okay. I'm putting the guy in the general Discord. This fucking guy, his cookies.
Right?
I got his cookies.
The elf guy.
Isn't that the Girl Scout guy?
Fucking no, it's not the fucking Girl Scout. You ever?
I know
You know,
which
for
one you're
a guy who's-
talking about. I don't know why this is a conversation.
It's just I got
You
I
got
got
his
the
cookies.
peanut-
That's
And
the dude on the Girl Scout cookies.
no. It's for a guy whose name is Chocolate, you sure don't know a lot about it. These
This is a
I'm
test.
I'm not Dr. Cookies.
these are, bro. What? There's no person on the Girl Scout cookies. What are you talking about?
Hold on, let me look this up.
I said not to look at my tabs, Cody.
There's nobody here.
Like,
This is
I don't know. Google history. Okay, Choco. The reason why I brought this up wasn't to show the tabs. I promise. The reason why I wanted to show this was because I think going back to the question I just had with politicians, stories have always been a medium we use to try and push a message or a meaning. That's why we tell stories and why they're passed down, because they're relatable. But nowadays there seems to be a pushback against video games being a medium to push stories and agendas. How do you feel about that? I think the biggest case of this, would be God. I think there's always like a cry against like just overpowered female characters in video games, and that's being used to push an agenda. How do you feel about stuff like that?
Honestly, I don't care. Like, if you don't like that, just don't buy the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, if you're really that upset about like the agenda behind a video game, you really shouldn't you just shouldn't buy it, honestly.
Yeah.
Women should not be in video games.
Okay. Okay. That's a good statement to go back off, actually. God.
I'm eating the fucking cookies, bro.
I can tell. I hear it, don't worry. No eye contact before marriage. But yeah. No, I agree with you. I've never really understood the outcry against video games being used to push a medium. Like the COD games have always been doing that. They've always told stories about the horrors of
Yeah.
war or the shady stuff the CIA has done or terrorists have done. I think Modern Warfare,
Yeah,
actually, the
I
recent
mean-
one. I didn't play the campaign, but I had a couple friends who did, and I believe it was a story about
Yeah, no.
exposing like terrorist motivations and shit, and how sometimes there's good meanings behind or good intentions behind what they do, even if it's horrible.
Modern, yeah, Modern Warfare's campaign was actually like one of the best. Like Infinity Ward's done like a phenomenal job on like all their campaigns. Like all the Modern Warfare games have been great. Call of Duty Ghosts actually had a good campaign as well, and Infinite Warfare. Like I didn't play Infinite Warfare, but like from what I heard, like that had a good campaign, even though like the actual game was shit.
Yeah,
Like they're just good at the storytelling part of it.
I agree. I never really played shooter campaigns, but the one I did play, Battlefield 1, the World War One one, because I'm a big World War One fan. Not, I thought that was pretty good storytelling right there, and that's what I mean. I think stories are fine, and if you just don't like the story, then don't buy the game. But I'll never understand the people who they never buy the game or literally have any interest in the game, but they'll say like, no gay people in this game. Kind of like what Moose Bobby is saying in chat. I know he was reliable. And Cody, I kind of see what you're saying, but Modern Warfare kind of picked it back up.
I mean, yeah, I think he's right though. Like the community hasn't been around since Modern Warfare 3. Like even though like Modern Warfare like 2019, that was a really good game. It's just like the people have moved on for the most part, and like you don't have that same feel.
Mm-hmm. It's
Like
just
I just don't think they could ever get that back.
I agree. B-Man, how's that cookie going for you?
That shit is so good. I haven't even had the peanut up.
Okay.
I have a lot of snacks. I just had Cheetos Puffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know those?
Yeah, I do
Those
actually.
go so hard. They were in Toy Story 2.
What?
You know the guy from Toy Story 2, he ate the Cheeto Puffs.
Why?
Are you talking about the kid that kidnaps what's his face, Woody?
What? No, from Toy Story 2.
What are you talking about?
Okay, you know the movie Toy Story 2, right? Right? Are you following?
Yeah, but why is
Yeah,
why are we
okay.
focusing on Cheeto Puffs out of a movie that has nothing to do with Cheeto Puffs?
They're in Toy Story 2 because when he's asleep, he eats the Cheeto Puffs.
Yeah, what about him?
Oh no, I just thought it was funny.
I hate you. Okay.
Yo, he drops the Cheeto Puffs? You don't remember this?
No! This sounds like such a minuscule, unimportant scene.
I'm sending it. He drops the Cheeto Puffs, and Woody's got to be careful because he doesn't want to step on the Cheeto Puffs and wake up the guy.
Amen. I think I get it. You like Cheeto Puffs. And you
Yeah,
like...
shut up. Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
Hey, come on. I'm just making observations.
I feel you. Well, here, let's get back to the serious questions here, Choco. All right. So,
Okay.
yeah. So I've been told you have a fat cock. Can you confirm that or not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is confirmed. You want to drag Acid in here? He can back me up on that.
I think I'll take you both backstage after this podcast. Don't worry about that. But
Ooh.
yeah. But believe it or not, that question was not just a throwaway, Choco. I want you to know I asked it with a purpose. So,
Oh no.
yeah.
Oh no.
No, it's like it's a serious purpose as well. I know you're banned for homosexuality. No. I think this might be a bit of conjecture and a bit of opinion, but just hear me out on this, okay? Stay with me on this. So I think we can say a lot of people, young people especially today, especially during COVID, it's a lot of people are overwhelmingly depressed and desensitized in large numbers. People just can't seem to really be happy anymore. And I think a common thing I've seen to try and lessen or distance themselves from that depression is hypersexuality and just hypersexual content in general. Do you think that?
You
Do you think?
you okay, pal?
No, I'm being serious. I'm being completely dead ass, 100% serious, dude. My race is dying. How can I be happy? Exactly, Most Bobby. Choco, do you think there's a link between people being really sad and still trying to be really horny?
No. I mean, I'm not depressed. Like, I mean,
I
Acid started this shit like a few months ago, and like,
Mm-hmm.
if he was gonna do it to me, like, I would do it back to him, and I take everything to 11. Like, you're not gonna do something to me, and like, I'm gonna like just take it to the next level. That's just how I am.
So you're 100% just for the meme. No depression. This isn't an
Yeah,
outlet.
I am not depressed.
You're not depressed. I see. Okay.
I love
Yes, yes, Admiral Anja.
Anja.
I love how whenever Pal asks like a philosophical question, you're always like, "Oh, I don't give a shit."
Yep. This is a common trend. I think I'm just gonna ask branded questions from now on after this. Alright. So, my last question for you is a little more lighthearted. Don't worry. I wanted to ask, what was your first online experience that made you like truly or genuinely happy? What was that first moment that made you enjoy video games?
When it was about like a few weeks ago when you messaged me that I could come on the podcast.
Wow, it must have been a
I
really
mean,
disappointing childhood.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I've always dreamed of this. I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brothers. Like, I couldn't have done it without them.
Yeah, you could. Fucking idiot.
Meeting me,
Yeah,
what?
you could.
It's not that hard. It's easy,
It's easy.
bitch.
Incredible, B-man. Insightful commentary.
I'm on the podcast every week. It's not hard.
I hate you. All right. B-man, any final questions for Choco before we move into audience questions?
What is the future of Civ Wars looking like?
Okay, we've had a couple staff meetings about this, so I don't want to go into like extreme detail yet, but like we know like we've got to change stuff up if we want to bring in more players. So you can look forward to some changes in the coming future. But we're all busy. We all have jobs or school, so I mean I don't have a time frame or like exact details for you yet. But yeah, you'll know soon enough.
Okay. Do you think
What-
unbanning
what-
Moose Bobby might be a feature added?
No.
Okay. Worth a shot.
I think he should have to read a script that I write for him. And that's how he should get unbanned.
Moose is not
Make him
ever
perform a
coming
play.
back.
Make him perform a play and say you'll be unbanned, but then just don't unban him. I think that'll be good.
Or like an audio play.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I think, yeah, even if you don't have anything else, we'll move on to some audience questions here. And you're
Yeah,
allowed to
let's-
join the question zone in Discord. If you want to ask a question, I'll move people in. Or if you want to ask a question in the chat, because you don't want to talk, do it in the podcast discussion channel in the Discord. But I saw Moose Bobby in here first, so we're going to move him in, okay? Moose, I know you're listening. Don't say the N-word, for the love of God. All right.
Get your dicks out, ladies and
Get your dicks out. Moose, feel free to unmute. How's it going?
Hello?
Hello. What's your question?
Alright, Choco.
Hey, how's it going?
Can I get a serious response to why I am permanently blacklisted from Play.Civilverse.net?
I should have known.
And
It's on your ban appeal. Like every single reason is listed on your ban appeal.
well, I do have the stuff that I'm banned for.
This actually reminds me of that scene from that new Spider-Man movie.
Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
up.
The one.
Post this podcast alone. You're so bad.
Hey, shut the fuck up! I'm eating.
Yeah, go eat your little cookie in the corner and let us talk.
Moose, do you have another question? Because I think yours already
Fight.
has an answer.
Right now, see what happens.
I can't hear you.
Cookies.
What was that? Your mouth was full.
Rap battle me. Do it.
What? I can't
Rap-
hear you.
Rap
All I
battle.
hear is
Rap battle.
wah.
Rap
All I
battle.
hear is wah.
Okay, we're
Right
moving
All I hear
on.
is wah.
Thank you, Moose Bobby. for your
Wait.
question. Okay, yes?
I just need BBM to be quiet so I can ask my question.
Okay.
Um,
What is your question?
Dr. Chaga, I didn't do half the stuff though. So why is that the reason I'm banned?
You did do half the stuff. That's why you're banned.
Relentless.
Well, yeah, I did half the stuff, but not the other half.
You did both halves.
I never said not to play on the server.
I think this is a matter best settled.
I never
outside of,
blackmailed staff.
Let's wrap this up,
Yeah,
boys.
Moose Bobby. I think this question is best settled outside of the podcast. So I'm gonna move you back out unless you have another question.
But
later on.
he won't answer me outside.
Well, you hate to see
You
it.
gotta
Thank
call
you for
him
your
out
question,
in
Moose
public.
Bobby. A round of applause for Moose Bobby.
Pelion.
Woo!
I'll say it.
Okay, get him
I'll
out of
say
here.
it, Pelion.
Okay, he's gone.
Okay.
All right. I think next we have
remind-
here. Oh, sorry. What was that, B-Man?
I'd just like to remind you guys, we do not accept cringe questions. Just going forward.
Just going forward, no cringe. Understandable. We'll move Silver, otherwise known as Admiral Aladdin, in here next. Silver, how you doing?
Am I in here? No way.
Yep, you're in here. You're
okay,
alive, baby. What question you got?
Choco, I ask you, when do you think we'll have a chess tournament for Civ Wars?
Chester.
I don't know how many people actually know how to play chess in our community, but if we have like a considerable number, like I can probably host one maybe next weekend.
Okay, and if we do one, can we make the reward Wendy's 4 for 4 or a Wendy's 6 for 9?
One what?
A Wendy's 4 for 4 or a Wendy's 6 for 9?
What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Can't understand.
Oh, I didn't realize that you wipe your ass with your thumb. Okay,
I use
so
my
basically-
feet actually.
Shit, this doesn't make
yeah, okay. Basically, a Wendy's 4 for 4 is where you go to Wendy's, you ask for the Wendy's 4 for 4. It comes with fries, 4 chicken nuggets, a burger, and a drink. Okay. The nuggets can be
Okay.
spicy or normal.
Silver, thank
And
you
then
for
you
your
get a
time. I
Wendy's
appreciate
2
you.
for
Hey, let's
5.
have a round of applause for Silver. Thank you, Silver, for coming.
No.
Thank you for your question.
No, I have to.
I hate this fucking community. All right.
Doctor, but have we convinced you that the Civ Wars community is scuffed?
Is beyond salvation.
No, dude, it's the best. Where are you gonna get this outside of this community?
Fair enough.
I don't want a Wendy's 4 for 4 now, though. Not gonna lie.
Dude, I kind of have to agree. I have a question from Mando, otherwise known as _XXI as well. He wasn't here to tune in for the podcast, but he asked me to leave this question for you. He asks, quote, "Why is Civ Wars dead?" And dead is spelled D-E-D in capital letters, unquote.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about this a little bit earlier.
Yep.
Basically, we're not denying it's a bit of a slump, but Civ Wars isn't dead. It'll be dead when we all give up and close and go home.
I agree.
But Civ Wars is going to rebound eventually, and yeah, we're just going to keep working on the server improvement. Server's in the best state it's ever been from a technical point and content point, and yeah, we're just going to keep working.
That was what you love to see. Mando, I hope you eventually see this because you fucked up. Going back to people who are waiting, I see Moose and Silver are back again. I see Esther is new though, so I'm going to move her in first.
I know, right?
Esther, hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Did you have a question for us?
Unban Moose
Is that your only question?
and unban me, please. Thank you.
Thank you for your question, Esther. Oh, she left on her own. That's. I see. It's detecting a common pattern here. Let's see here. Yeah, if anyone has any other questions and they don't want to ask them, go to podcast discussion. But I'll bring in Moose and Silver one more time apiece, and then we'll call it there. I think. Moose, do you have a new question for us?
Yeah. I'm talking to Silver. What are you doing?
You're in the question zone.
Yeah,
Good
we're just chilling, because we're making our own podcast
Go to J-
without B-Man.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I don't know what the point of that was. Okay, it sounds like there's not really any more questions then, so I figure we
kind of fucked the
kind
the
of fucked.
slander from the Irish. It's
Yeah, they're just fans of the Irish. I just don't get it really. But yeah, I think that'll wrap up today's podcast. A little bit of a short one, but felt good to get back on our feet. Choco, thanks for coming by again. I know we kind of jerked you around.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was
That's not the only thing you jerked.
It's not going to be the only thing I am going to jerk, let me tell you that. But we'll say that for after the podcast.
Ooh.
Ooh. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. We're going to raid Admiral Aladdin's Call of Duty live stream after this. So if you want to see that, go fucking follow that guy. But otherwise, we're closing it off here. Thank you everyone for showing up. And we'll see you next Friday with a new guest. Or sorry, actually no. Special announcement. Next Friday, no guest. Special episode 10. Me and B-Man have something special planned for our 10th video.
Face cam? Face cam?
No, we haven't hit 40. We haven't hit our follower goal yet, but we do have something else just as honestly stupid.
Yo, someone bought this shit.
Someone bought this shit. Okay. I'd appreciate that, honestly. But yeah, tune in next Friday for a special episode. We're not giving anything away, but there won't be any guest. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you then. Bye. Oh wait, no.
see you later.